Hello, welcome to today's immigration tidbit. Now, are you or do you know someone who is in immigration detention and you have a prior removal order and you want to know how you can get out? Well, there are different ways. Most of the time, though, if you have a prior removal order, you don't have the option to see an immigration judge. They can keep you in detention until they just deport you again with no other orders, rules, or anything. Okay? So there's very specific fact patterns that could allow you to go out. One would be if you have a valid asylum claim. Okay, let's say that you either didn't properly present your asylum the first time you came, or you didn't even apply for asylum, or you just signed the removal papers. Maybe you didn't understand what was happening, and then you go back to your country. And then let's say somebody in your family gets killed and you flee the United States. Okay, you flee back to the United States. In that particular case, even though you have a removal order and even though you're in detention, you can apply for a bona fide asylum application again, and then you can request a bond based on that. So that's one exception. Another, even though under mandatory detention principles, the immigration judge may not be able to allow you, you can always make a motion for, whatever reason you deem applicable for the district director to issue you a bond to be out. Another, and this has happened probably 2 to 3 times in my over 30 years of practice, it might turn out, based on the facts of your case, that you're a U.S. citizen and you don't know it. Okay? There are all kinds of ways to analyze a case to see if there are derivative citizenships, if there was acquisition of citizenship. It really depends. So that is a possibility, which is why during my consults I always ask, where were your parents born? Where were your grandparents born? Did any of them ever become U.S. citizens and so forth? Or when did you come to the U.S.? When did your parents naturalize? So, there's all different kinds of cases where it might actually apply to you. And that would be one way. Another is to make a motion to reopen the prior deportation order, to get it reopened and then request bond. So there's a few different ways of doing it. None of them are easy. Okay?